8%. Lincoln Street also had some increase in the peak morning, but there were some afternoon peaks were a little lower. Keep in mind the peak hours we looked at was 7 to 8 in the morning and 3 to 4 in the afternoon. And based on that, there are 8 items straight from what code that is, but no, there it is. The Indiana Manual Uniform Traffic Control Devices. There's 8 different things that warrant lights. We looked at the 8-hour vehicle volume, which is warrant 1, as well as warrant 2, which is the 4-hour vehicle volume. Based on traffic counts, right now, currently the counts do not support that traffic, do not warrant a light. And if you look at page 7, kind of explain this here. What you need is you need 8 out of the 8 hours to meet the requirements. So if you're looking at figure 2 there, you got the major street volume, which would be Lincoln Street, and in that case you're required to have 500 vehicles per hour. And the column there actual, you have what you actually have. And you can see there that most of the time on Lincoln Street, the traffic counts warrant a light. But in order to warrant lights, you also have to have it on your intersecting or your minor street being Montgomery Road. And the numbers are a little less. It requires 150. As you can see the actual numbers, there's only one period of time, the 3 to 4, where you had 178 where you actually met that criteria.
Excuse me, Jeremy, but wouldn't Montgomery Road traffic be up very self-closed?
That's possible. It may. So if that's the case, then these numbers would be even more inflated, and then but if they are, then that makes the warrant even less.
Right.
So that is the case. So, and keep in mind we utilized some of the 2000. We adjusted it based on the 2010, but we still utilized some of the numbers from 2005 when Barishaw wasn't closed. So I think we got a pretty good picture there. So that volume was not met, and then we also, that's the minimum vehicle, and we looked at interruption, continuous traffic as well. And again, you had 3 conditions where you actually need 8. And then we also looked at figure 3 is 80% of the number due to, that has something to do with the right-hand curve movements. So we looked at 80%. There you get a little closer to requiring the light, but again, you don't get the full 8-hour periods that you need to meet the Indiana Manual for Uniform Control, their warrants numbers. So we also looked at what is called warrant number 2, which is the 4-hour vehicle. That's the figure on page 8 there. Basically, there is what this is coming right out of their manual here. The blue line is what Lincoln and Montgomery Road represents. There's one major lane in each direction for both the major and minor streets. And what the graph needs to do is the points being the little blue diamonds, all 4 of those have to be above the blue line in order to warrant the light. So we got 2 out of the 4 there. So on that type of warrant analysis. We also went ahead and projected 2020 traffic based on these 2010 or adjusted 2010 counts, and we projected by assuming that you would have a growth rate of about 1.5% a year. So, And even when projecting the 2020, you get closer to warranted, but again, and none of the traffic counts warrant a light at that time as well. So what we were looking there was to try to determine if we were close and figuring in a few years you would need to warrant the light, then it probably made some economic sense to go ahead and include it in the project now. But again, the numbers we used and analyzed did not support a light even in 2020. I went through that very quickly. If you have any questions, fire away.
So the conclusion of the study means
Conclusion of the study is that none of the
doesn't warrant a light.
does not warrant the traffic counts currently do not warrant a light in the current year or in the 2020 projected 2020.
I've got to get this into the minutes. Concerned citizen, a driver, education teacher.
That's what I'm just going to say.
Did he come see
Oh,
you?
yeah, he came home.
He wants a circle. He said that would work
Run
perfect.
it roundabout.
Roundabout, yeah.
Yes, they work.
They do. But I don't think there's enough room there, is there?
Not unless you really want to go in the right-of-way acquisition mode again.
That'd be a perfect spot for one, though. It really would.
Yes, it would.
If there was enough room, it would be perfect.
There's not enough room. You would have to buy all 4 quarter properties.
Third lane,
They do work, and they would be ideal for that type of scenario. And it would work there. The only concern would be is that you have such a small volume on floor court that it may not function as well as those will really work well when you have equal volumes of traffic in both directions.
He come see me, so I just want to get that in the minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if City of Greensburg's ready for roundabouts yet.
He seemed to think we were.
Yeah.
There's several of them being built in Annapolis, and there's still a lot of concerns about it from a standpoint of it's just educating the driving population. Most people are afraid of them, and then what happens is they slow down, and that really kind of defeats the purpose of that.
They also need to be controlled the same way everywhere. Like if you go to Chelsea, you merged into the same way. Or no, you merge the people, or you yield the people coming on.
Yeah.
In Shelbyville. The other ones you
Probably
yield the people that are in the roundabout. So as long as they're signed correctly everywhere you go, it's
Like in
Shelbyville, you have to yield to anybody coming in. You're stopped. So it kind of defeats
you're
the
on the
purpose.
circle,
If
you're
you're on the circle, you're stopped at every block court to let people in. Normally, if you're in the roundabout, you have the right of way. Everybody has to be good coming into it. That's the way 99 out of 100 are. And when you start having it both ways, people get confused.
I've been on a couple of them up in Indy, and again, it's the education. It's that time you want to close your eyes and just go. You're not
I'm
sure
surprised I've not
what,
been hit. I
what's
just
the other
don't
hundred
know.
people do.
Just get on and go.
What's your positive, I guess?
Yeah, I think the next step then would be to somehow do a submittal or to NDOT. How do you want to handle that?
Have you started the environmental?
The environmental has started. I will get an update on a weekly basis on Mondays. Last Monday they told me that they had started some of the preliminary work and they had hoped to be in the field this week. Nobody's seen them yet, but that may actually be a good thing. So, but I should get a report on Monday that they did the field work this week, and I've given them the direction. Our sub is doing the work. That if there's any red flags to immediately